Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Welcome to H. Cooper Crafty Bug and Crafty Bug's Homecoming Mom Beehive. Oh, sorry. It's messing up. Come on. Okay. And I've got my secondary camera set up so you can see the table. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. I know why my ring light is in the way. Okay. I'm going to have to make some adjustments later to my setup because I got things too crowded up. All right, let's wait for some notifications to come through. I am working on a graduation cap topper. So the very first one that I've ever done. And I made cutouts for it, several layers, and that is what I'm going to be doing. I got those all cut out last night, so I'm going to be gluing those. And yeah, I'd like to do some more of these, but of course, I need to make a sample up, and I made one for my daughter. Of course, my glue is stuck again. Let's see if I can get it unclogged. I need to make up some more bottles. Okay, we are good to go. I'm also going to go live on this one too. All right. I'm live on multiple places. Okay, I can't pick this up. Okay, we can see it on there. Let me change cameras. Here we go. It looks like I can come down a little bit. Oh, y'all don't want to see my coffee, do you? There we go. So this is what I'm thinking. And let's see. So she's in yearbook, so camera, and she's taking photography several times too. And, they kind of go hand in hand. She takes pictures a lot for, the yearbook. So that's what this is. And I think it's 6 layers. There's 2 layers of each color. So there's 3 colors, 6 layers total. Then I did her name. I did everything in 3 colors, but I changed it all up, like orange on top, white on top, black on top, just to change it up. And I like that I did that because like her name really pops. Her name, I did 3 layers of each color. So 9 layers total. 6, and then 7. I did an extra layer on the very top of this one. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Hello, hello. Good. We can drink it together. Oh, hello. Welcome. I'm live on multiple places, so I'm going to try to look back and forth. Hello, hello. Welcome. I am working on a graduation cap topper. Let's see. Oh. All right. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I got this, the graduation cap topper. I got the design off Creative Fabrica. So my YT people, my YouTube people, I know you're not supposed to say I'm on multiple socials, but I can't talk without it. I got to say YouTube here and there. Okay, I got this off Creative Fabrica. You guys know that link is in the description on my videos and lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do each cutout separately, gluing all the layers, and then I'm going to press those. And then after each one of these is pressed, then tomorrow I'll come in and I'll glue them all to this and then press it again. So I'll just work one cutout at a time, but I just want you all to see what the finished product is going to look like. Hey, Patsy, how are you? Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. Yes. So when I cut them out, I cut these out on my Silhouette Cameo 4. And no, I'm sorry. I did these on Cricut. I used my Cameo 4 for the last cutout project. This was on the Cricut Maker 3, sorry. So I did these in Design Space, and I found a book on Creative Fabrica, and I already had a camera from last season of Creative Fabrica, and then I didn't weld them, I united them together and then offset them, and the offsets were like 0.1 or 0.12 and 0.15. I changed them all up, but those were the offsets. So I'll glue this layer, these, and then I will glue them together and press them. Does that make sense? And I'm trying to find my mat. Just working a lot. That's either good or bad. All right. And I got to remember to save these. That's the middle of the camera. And this is art glitter glue. I get it from Amazon. And then I get these little bottles either from Amazon or Temu. Oh, forget which camera I've got going on. It's not wanting to focus. There we go. When I do multiple layers, I like to look and see which layer, if one looks better than the other, and put it on top. This is that shimmer. It kind of looks like striped diamond dust from Hobby Lobby. Again, it does not want to focus. But the problem, I really love it, but the problem is sometimes you get a line that goes across it and you can't see it, but there's a line that goes right there. I don't think you can see it on there either. Welcome everyone coming in. I'm working on a graduation cap topper. I made cutouts. All right, I already cleaned out my glue. It's not wanting to come out though. If you make multiple layers and glue them together like this, it gives your cutout a more 3D effect, which is what I love. All right. While I'm working on another layer, I'll just put that like that just to keep it flat. Again, I'm going to look and see if there's one that looks a little better. Put it on top, even though you're only going to see just the little outline of this white. Actually, the white goes on top of the black, but still, you're not going to see a lot of the white. I get almost all my fonts and all my designs from Creative Fabrica. I buy a yearly subscription, and I just love everything they have to offer. Sometimes I have to get something somewhere else, but for most of them, that's where I get them. All right, now for the orange layer. I did offset this book a little bit because this piece, that piece right there, was very, very thin. So I had to offset it just a little bit to make it a little bit thicker. And I love this camera because it has a little bitty heart in it. I doubt very much my daughter will be able to wear this during graduation. They're usually very strict at her school, but I thought it was a good little keepsake. She can wear it for pictures. I mean, like, she can just hold it up for pictures. And if you're having any kind of graduation party, you can attach it to the cap and leave the cap laying out as a decoration, or just this alone. Uh-oh. For some reason, those pieces are still in there on one of the layers. I hate little tiny pieces. Little tiny heart. All right, now I'm going to glue these 3 layers together.
3 layers of clothing will keep you dry and warm. A base
okay, Siri. Thank you. I need to put that over here. Keep that like that, because that way the bottle stays like that and the glue stays at the bottom of the bottle. That is another TJ's Magic Touch tip. My friend TJ at TJ's Magic Touch. Let's make sure that I have it on there as evenly as possible. Now, again, no, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. Okay. I just love these colors together too. They just really pop. Orange, black, and white. And then you see when you do multiple layers, you see how thick that is. Get this camera. Look at that. So that was just 6 layers, just still to be nice and thick. And I'm going to, again, set it just under this mat just to help weigh it down. Oh, I knew I was going to forget about those pieces. Which it would be fine like that too, but I am going to do this. And I do need to glue those together first. Welcome everyone coming in. I'm working on a graduation cap topper. All right. Where are my reverse tweezers? I need those. Just try to center that as best I can. And I moved it. All right. Now I'll work on the 2025. The 20 I designed together where it's touching so it would cut out together. And the same with the 25, but I wanted the 20 and 25 separate because I wanted the 25 a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh, that camera is crazy. Okay. Two layers of orange, 2 layers of white, 3 layers of black. Just try to make sure that you're lining these up as best you can. These reverse tweezers are amazing. You get it? Focus. There we go. Nice and thick that is. I like this one best for the top. Trying to pick out the most perfect one. Welcome everyone joining. I'm working on a graduation cap topper. So I made a bunch of cutouts for it and several layers for those cutouts. I should have put a book in here so I had something heavy. Add a little bit more weight to it. Why am I crazy? I'm loving this so much. It looks so good. I know. I don't know what possessed me to do a morning live stream. Not only do that, but take a shower, do my hair, put on some makeup, and do a live stream. You know this isn't normal for me, Connie. Before your glue sets, try to get it on there as centered as possible. Mine are never perfect, but I just try to get it to look as good as possible. Come on, focus. Here we go. Oh my gosh. You better get it together, girl. All right. Let's do class up next. So we've got 2 layers for the glass, 2 layers of, 2 layers of the middle section, and 2 of the bottom. And these are connected. Thank you all for the likes. I forgot to say that. This is glitter cardstock, in case anybody was wondering. I buy it from multiple places. Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I've got several online places. Amazon. You can find some good glitter cardstock from Amazon as well. I know that didn't focus. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Now for these more delicate, I like to use the tweezers. Did you do a double layer of glitter for each color? I did. I did at least 2. On her name, I did 3 of each color. And the 2025, I did an extra layer, so 3. It probably would. It's not going to be as thick. And then you have to, that would be more cutting. But it would be. That definitely would be more cost effective. Sometimes, every once in a while, I'll use like a textured cardstock for one of the layers. Because, you know, TJ does that a lot. And I think it looks good. I just don't think to do it very often. Put way too much glue on that one. I have been having a difficult time finding a great brand of cardstock. Hey, Margaret, how are you? Welcome. And hold on. Margaret, that 12 by 12 cardstock online has really good quality glitter cardstock, and they have a good burgundy too. I smudged a little bit of glue right there, and that's the top layer. Okay. All right, that looks good. I'm good. But I've also found some really good ones on Amazon as well. Instead of doubling the glitter, would it be more? See, that's what you have to change the mat out, you know, for a different material. That's the only thing. Or if you're not using a full sheet, you know, you could do a small piece of this and then a small piece of that other. I don't know if it would be worth it or not. You know me, I'd rather the least amount of changing out material on the mats, the better for me. There's still just a little bit of a smudge there, but it's just tiny. All right, that's everything. Hey, TJ, how are you? Oops. Thanks for being here, Connie. Get busy cooking. I am good. Good. Good to hear, Margaret. This is my first graduation cap topper. I know some people do like flowers and bling all over them, and they're really, really pretty. I just want to do cutouts. For right now, starting out, I just want to do cutouts, and I thought it looked really, really good. I mean, I could bling up the edging and stuff if I wanted to. I hate doing those little bitty bling though, all the intricate work. Some of y'all are so good at that, and that tedious stuff drives me crazy. I'd rather do a whole bunch of cutouts. I know you do. I've been saying I wanted to do them, and I just finally got in here. Made Lily a good having Lily graduating made a good excuse for me to have to do it, or to get in here and finally do it. Even though I doubt she'll be able to wear it, or even if she could, I doubt she would. She doesn't like being the center of attention. I don't know why I did that. But it's still, I think it's still a good keepsake. And you can set it out on the table with, you know, if you do any kind of party, right, decorations, it would make a nice little decoration as well. I have not ordered from Celebration Warehouse yet. Oh, that's a good deal. And that 12 by 12, they do 15 packs of glitter cards. So like you can do individual or 15 packs on most of them. But a lot of those are over $1 a piece, even when you buy the 15 pack. But they seem to be really thick and nice. Some, not all of them, but a lot of them are. I know they have different brands. But that burgundy is a really nice thick one for sure. Are you doing them on a removable top or direct on the cap? Like this. I got this design off Creative Fabrica instead of trying to figure it out myself. It was so much easier just to purchase that. Well, I have a year membership with them, so I don't have to pay for anything extra. It's just, why not download it? And then I'll just put some kind of removable sticky things on the back if I do attach it. Her cap and gown is white, by the way. So I thought the silver wouldn't stand out too much on there, kind of blended in, and then these cutouts would just really pop on there. I'm glad they didn't go with orange, because usually the orange on caps and gowns are like the more burnt orange, and you know, their orange is orange. So I would have had to done the cutouts in that more burnt orange just to make it match. Oh, I guess y'all want to see that, don't you? Look how nice and thick. That one's 7 layers. I am trying to make TJ proud here. All right, now for her name. I picked a cute font that has a little heart for the dot on the I. Again, I did 3 layers of each section. Doesn't that kind of look like a paw print? I thought that was funny how it turned out. Does anyone have a good glitter HTP vinyl in burgundy? Tech Wrap doesn't have it. In the glitter burgundy, I'm not a fan of the Hobby Lobby either. Doesn't weed well. I'm trying to remember. Did I get some? Yeah, burgundy is one of those colors hard to find. I just ordered a bunch of Cricut Joy Smart Vinyl, a bunch of HTV, but there wasn't a burgundy available in that. I'm trying to think if, oh, Connie found some when she went shopping in San Antonio. I don't remember where it was, but they had all different colors. It was just like sheets of them, like big sheets. And she got me a sheet. I hope I put it up. I'm trying to remember where it is. I hope I put it up there. I think I see it. I'll have to ask her where she got. I don't remember where it was, which store that was. Christy would probably know. Okay, get that off there. Yeah, burgundy is just, I remember just a few years ago, you couldn't get any burgundy glitter cardstock. We had to do black, white, silver, or gold. And some people even did red. I never did red with it, but I saw some makers doing that. So when they started making, like when you started being able to find it, I was so excited. I didn't care how well it matched or anything, because for the longest time we couldn't even get any. Now everybody complains when they can't get one, find one that matches perfectly to their ribbons. I'm like, just be grateful that we have burgundy glitter cardstock now. I promise you the burgundy school people are happy. Those that know. Welcome. New people coming in. I'm working on a graduation cap topper. Now for the little pieces, and I hate little pieces. Hate it, hate it. But I am grateful that her name is just in 2 sections. What I hate even more than these little fine ones is doing individual letters, like the sporty jersey fonts. They always cut out in individual letters unless you adjust the spacing to where they touch some, or some of them touch. That is my pet peeve. Came in this morning after taking my daughter to school, and Pepper had chewed up my mat that I'm standing on. She chewed up the edges, little pieces of it everywhere. She also got a hold of a pair of cheap slides. She keeps chewing those up, but they're old and they were like $20 when I got them. So I'm grateful that she's tearing those up and not something else. But I had to come in here with the backy. She's still getting her teethers. The glitter cardstock at Celebration Warehouse is really nice, but cardstock doesn't cut well for fine details. Yeah. Glitter cardstock can be a pain. To me, a lot of times it's not the cutting, it's the trying to get it off the mat without destroying it when they're delicate like this. It's nothing like getting it all cut out and then you're trying to get it off the mat and you rip something. Oh, that makes me so mad. And it's 100% my fault. So I can't cuss out my machine. She's a mess. Just a second, I'll show you the mat. It's those foam mats that look like puzzle pieces. You'll see them in like daycares and stuff. But since I have back problems, it really helps to have those to stand on. She is hell-bent on destroying it, though. I think I'm gonna try to remember to bring one of them or a small section of one with me to mom camp to have at my station, wherever I might be standing the most. That will really help me out, because I know that was something from last year that I had trouble with, was, you know, standing on those hard floors. Even with a really good pair of shoes, my back was killing me. And those chairs didn't help to sit down because those metal chairs were awful. I can't sit in there's a lot of chairs like that I can't sit in without hurting my back even worse. Yes, you can. What can I do? Now I'm already lost what I'm doing. Oh gosh. Speaking of back, she chewed all of those pieces off. See that? I'm telling on you. Well, she's right here on the floor with me. She right beside me. She's always got to be in here with me. All right. Start gluing these and I'll be done. Yay. Yes, I can. What can I do? Oh, yeah. I can still blame my machine. You're right. I can still curse at it. It wouldn't be fair, but I can still do. TJ, I hope you're proud of these cutouts with all these layers. You're probably thinking it should have had 12. TJ, I'm on the TT too, live. It's only my second one. I keep forgetting to go live on there. They get put on punishment. Do you put them in timeout? You have so many, though. You can like put one in timeout and go work on 2 or 3 other ones. Is that why we give them names? So we really can curse them out. And I see a glob of glue right there. Okay. Oh, she's proud. That makes me happy. What did I say the other night? It's all about making TJ happy. I love how thick they turn out, how it just gives it a 3D look, and it just, I don't know, they just really stand out. Where's my things? Oh, that's so pretty. Somebody's going to ask me, and before I forget, this is digital font. Digital. I used it quite a bit last homecoming season. It usually makes the first letter like really big, and then you can see it's really cursive-y and pretty. Cursive-y, is that a word? That's what you do. Yes, it has to be personal. Billy has my whole heart, and Pixie is my problem child. I had a dog named Pixie, my little Shih Tzu that I had years ago. Her name was Pixie, and she was a princess, and I loved her, but she was ornery. So I love that you picked that name for your machine. I am so happy with those cutouts. See if I can. remember how I was going to do them. How was I going to do them? Was it this way? I think it was. I've already forgotten. I took a picture of it. And then it's going to... TJ, I don't remember which way was the right way. These were on the side, weren't they? I did it a couple of different ways, but I think I liked this way best. Turn it around. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna glue them yet. I want to press each individual one first, make sure they set really well, and then I'll glue everything onto this piece and then press it again. But I did it that way, and then I also did it this way, which it could be, doesn't matter. Whichever one on top, and then do, make sure I'm doing this right because I'm upside down. See, that's a little harder there. Doesn't want to fit. That too. But I personally liked it this way the best. I just like the flow of the class of going that way and her name. And yearbook doesn't want to fit as well over there. So, you know, each person's going to be different. Each name, like each child, if I do them all the same, like do one, let them have one, you know, sport or activity, whatever their name, and then class of, it's all going to look different and fit differently. Well, I keep wanting to do that one upside down, but I think it fits the best this way and flows the best that way. You're being awfully loud in there. I always forget to put my lid back on, and then the glue set, and you can't get glue out of it. I need to fill up several more bottles. I guess I'm going to have to throw these away because I cannot get these two to work at all. You guys go get you 3 of these. I would suggest more than one. Get the 3-pack from tjsmagictouch.com. This pair is well used, you can tell. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like I said, I'll either glue those on tomorrow or later today. I need to set at least an hour. I prefer overnight, but sometimes you're pressed for time. And so I'll do them within an hour, but I'd like to let them press for at least an hour. And I like to use hardcover books to press my cutouts. I think they work really well. Just make sure that you're using some kind of non-stick sheets. You don't get glue on everything. I'm going to say goodbye to my TikTok people. Thank y'all for being here for my second live. See if I can figure out how to get out of it, but thank y'all so much. All right. So what are the dimensions of the topper? I don't remember. I bought it off Creative Fabrica though. And let me get that and put a link for you. Just trying to do, I've got to remember to do some more lives on TikTok. And I keep saying, keep meaning to say TT and not say it out. All right, let me find it because I downloaded several things since then. There it is, graduation cap topper template. Like I said, I buy a yearly subscription with them, so I don't remember what it is individually. Oh, look at TJ's telling you. I knew I could design it myself, but I didn't. I saw that by accident. I was looking for something else, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy it. It'd be so much easier just to buy it and use it, not have to mess with that. You know what I mean? There it is, if you guys want to go purchase that. So if you have a subscription with them, just go get it. I'm sure it's not expensive. But I think I'm going to, after I get it all set, you know, I'm going to take pictures and I'll either use, because she's already got her cap and gown, but I know my son still has his. If I can go find his, I'll just use his since it's older. But try to get pictures of it on a cap too. And then I'm going to list it on Etsy. So I didn't just do this for her. I did it also so I can make a listing. So it was a twofer. And I think I'll list it just like that, where they get, I'm not going to like each one be different, like all uniquely different. I mean, they'll have different colors and different designs, but and different fonts probably, but like keep the class of 2025 the way it is. So I don't have to mess with that. It's already sized the way it needs to be. And then each child I can do, you know, their name in a different font. Of course, somebody's going to come along with Jennifer or something and want it in that tight little spot. That's what I'll have to figure out, because I'll have to make their names. Squish them in, you know. And then if they're like a cheer or drill team or, you know, basketball or something, that'll be easy. I still got to kind of figure it out. But I was asking her, do you think any of your friends want one? And that way I could make up some other mocks. But she's like, no, they wouldn't want that. Like, you know, you're not even going to ask them. She's so funny. I could have done like art too, because she does art. But yearbook, she's been in yearbook like 3 years and taken photography. And she's one of their, like they probably have like 3 girls that take the most pictures that always end up like a third of last year's yearbook. And they do a really thick yearbook. Was her picture. You are very welcome. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday and got some mom camp stuff. I mean, a couple of things probably won't be for mom camp, but thank you for being over there. I'm still trying to figure out the TT. I shouldn't say that because that sounds like I'm going to the bathroom. The ticker? What's a good nickname for it? Well, let me share what I got from Dollar Tree yesterday. I got these flexible cutting mats. This is what Connie keeps telling y'all to get. I'm pretty sure These aren't exactly see-through. I mean, they are. They're white, but you can still see through them. But I think the ones she had were clear. Yeah. You would think potty. Well, PJ said you're not supposed to say like YouTube on the other ones and the talk on the other one. So I'm trying to abbreviate it so you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, look, you can see through them. So she's talking about these as a template for your different backers. So you can cut them out. And I got a couple of packs of that. So you get 2 in each pack. And they're, does it say what they are? What size they are? Yeah, 11 by 14. So I went ahead and grabbed, I don't know if I'll do any templates, but I wanted to grab some. They have them. I may use them. Somebody else may need them. They had 2 packs of the glitter cardstock 4-packs. This was it. So I got them. I have used them and they work great. And the white is that true white that I like, which doesn't have silver or any other colors in it. So it's white, silver, gold, and black. And like I said, I have tried these and they work great. Thought they would be really thin and gross, but no, they're really great. I do that, but I use the silly placemats at Dollar Tree. Nothing wrong with that. And these were in the hardware section. I already put something in there. Oh, they're sliding all over the dang place. Oh, well. The only thing is, you know, they're not like, you have to really lock them down. So be careful with that. But I love containers like that with little sections. And there's little things I want to bring. So I may use it for mom camp. I may not. They may say here. I love these little zipper bags. I put partial pieces of glitter cardstock in them. I've got, you know, like the sticky bling, like the stickers and stuff. I've got them in things like this, but they've upgraded them. Now they have the little pockets on the outside. But I just grabbed a couple of those. Let's see. Some of this is going to be like personal stuff, but I grabbed these little needle pruners. I don't know if they'll work good on like wired stuff or not. $1.25. I got another pair. Oh, I got the kitchen shears too because of the wired ribbons. I don't like to use my regular scissors. And I have these purple pair I got at Dollar Tree that I loved. These were also in the garden center and they don't have any more. They didn't have any more at ours, but they work great on wired ribbons. I had lost them for a while. I found them yesterday cleaning. Oh, I don't want to put them in there. But I wondered if, can't hold on to them, kitchen shears would work good too on the wired ribbons. So I'm going to try that out. But I wanted to bring some different scissors. I have a bunch of scissors, but I want to pack some scissors and keep some here. So why not grab a couple more pairs? Oh, and I got a regular pair of scissors too. Lavender. I got Kleenexes. I thought these were hilarious. Little bitty tweezers. I mean, you could use those in your craft room for little things, I would think. But they'd be great for traveling too. I got these glue bottles. I don't know if those will work good for this art glue with the cutouts or not, but I thought it was worth getting. I got a little soap caddy, some nail clippers, some Excedrin migraine, because y'all are going to give me a migraine. I just know it. No, traveling, I get dehydrated when I travel. Being in the car like last year, it was really sunny. And I drank electrolytes all up leading to mom camp. I drank them driving to mom camp, but I still got really, really dehydrated, which always gives me a migraine. So just in case, it's a little 2-pack. Oh, really? Think about that. But I like the colors too. They had the purple and the pink. I'm afraid I'll lose them in the craft room though. Let's see. Oh, they had double-sided tape, the good double-sided tape. And then I got some little bottles. I like to put rubbing alcohol and use that as hand sanitizer, like in here. When you're traveling, put alcohol in a spray bottle like that, a little one, and put it in your purse. So if you have to use the bathroom somewhere, you know, they may not have soap. You can also use it to clean the potty. So I always carry something like that. This one had a spray bottle and then a regular bottle. And that's it. No. I'm sorry. Nail files. Liquid skin. Somebody's going to get cut. Looks like there was something else. Oh, I wanted some more of these. They did not have any more of those. I did get a Joy. I must have put it up. Why am I not seeing that? I got 2 of these, but I'm not seeing them. Maybe I put them with my Joy stuff, but extra mats for the Joy. They're just the standard size, but they work great for the Joy. Oh, I know what I got. I got these little precision scissors, this tool, and this tool. And I looked for some more of these. They don't have any more of those. It's great for when you're weeding. Put your little scraps in there. But that's I got this too. This is for Lisa. Because, you know, her and Connie joke that she's Connie's secretary. And I saw this sitting there with notes and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So we've got her a notebook for mom camp to take her notes. To be sure and tell her that if she doesn't see this video. Here's the cardstock that I use. So this is one of the non-shedding. I forgot I'm not on this camera anymore. I'm trying to show it there. This is that non-shedding glitter. I love that stuff. But I don't know which one this was. I think it's one of the Amazon finds. And then I look, my machine tried to eat it, but still did okay. This is the Hobby Lobby. What do they call this one? I can't remember what they call it. Shimmer, something shimmer. Black shimmer maybe, but it's kind of striped, so it reminds me of the striped diamond dust. It's a non-shedding too, if I didn't say that. And then this is going to be one of the 12 by 12 orange 12 by 12 cardstock shop, one of their oranges. I think there's tangerine and neon, I think, or is it fluorescent? But it's one of those, and I can't remember which one now. Hey, American, how are you? Oh, well, I appreciate that. TJ needs to be nice to those machines. She's cursing them out. That's not nice. I realized this morning, too, that I'm going to need a space to start putting all my, what's the hair on it? I put a hair on that. I can't get it off. Okay. for my mom camp stuff. Literally like taking over already, and it's 2 months away. Yesterday, last night, I was working on cleaning this area of my desk, so it's much more organized. I was able to throw away a bunch of junk that I wasn't using, just scrap trash. I was making those cutouts, so I have a little bit of a mess going on now, but I was getting like under, like I have 2 laptop stands that, like I have my joy and my ribbon cutter, and then I have all this miscellaneous stuff on top. That's thank you stickers. This thing, I cleaned this all out, reorganized it, but underneath I keep stuff too. It was dirty and disorganized, so I got all that cleaned out. Looks so much better. You know, like I have this little thing. This is that Cricut vinyl cutter that I showed my little, if you guys watched that shorts of my Cricut haul. It was in a box like this freaking big. Look how small it is. I haven't tried it yet. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, but I think you could use this on wrapping paper too. But I got all that organized. I still have a bunch of ribbons in case I want to make any more lays. I don't know if I do or not. Like this is completely reorganized. This is like a box cutter, which is great during homecoming with shipping. Thank you, TJ. I dusted and I organized. So it does look a lot better over here. But I've got all these boxes that are piling up. Like 3 of them are from mom camp. And then I have some more stuff over here that's from it's just taking over. I will save this because I can, this can be 1 or 2 names right here. No, I'm not going to save that little piece. And this, not only did that tear up, but it smudged all through here. So I'm just going to trash that. And then I'll keep this. That's actually kind of bulky. So I'll just cut it down like that. Put that with my scraps. But that's all I'm working on right now. I don't have any orders or anything. I just finished a big order for somebody. She got it early this week, I think. Or was that last week? God, it's all blending in. And then I made all those lays. I made cutouts for all those lays. And I just did this lay. This is the military twist. And that soft satin backed up with luster. They don't match perfectly, but I think it looks, I like the looks of it. So I'll make a cutout for that one too. I made all those 2025 cutouts, or I may just do a graduation cap on that one. Oh, you're done. Look at you. Connie, you're amazing. Superwoman. Do that little dance. If ever you needed to do that dance, do it right now. Look, Connie, I got this for Lisa. I was just showing my Dollar Tree stuff, but I saw this notes, so she can take her note taking for you. Girl, no, I haven't even had a full cup. It would be amazing. Okay, I'll just picture it in my head, or I can go watch the video. That just made my day. I could watch that video every day. Just a little clip of you dancing. Make my day better. Did you see how it turned out? I don't know if you were able to watch while you were working. I haven't glued them to this yet, but that's kind of what it'll look like. And you know, we could bling the edge, but I think I'm happy with it like this with just cutouts on it. But really 3D looking, several layers, cutouts, clean and crisp. There you go. That's her. Don't bling it because Lily will like it. Probably not. She wasn't overexcited about it anyway. You probably have a video on that where you got that. I just could not remember the name of it. I remembered it was in San Antonio, but I couldn't remember where. Let me see if I can find that so I can show her. Oh my gosh. Little freaking thing's going to come down with it. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, Tanny. Look at that. And the sheet is about, it's a long sheet. I probably should have got more than one, but that's okay. It's 12 inches. By 19 and a half. But I don't do a lot of cutouts with HTVs though. I don't need a lot of HTV. All right, let's see if I can carefully put that back. I have some really pretty navy too. Look at that. See, this is what I was talking about. I use these for all kinds of things. Stickers, bling, all kinds of stuff. And I like that they're see-through so you can see what's in them. I can't wait to go back there in June. I know, I wish I could go with you. They're these from Dollar Tree. They've upgraded them where they have this pouch on the outside of them now. Oh, I missed American. Oh, so cute. I'm bummed that my daughter's school won't. I doubt ours will either, but I was thinking for pictures, you know, you could just like if they're they could hold it, or if they take their cap off, they're holding their cap and you have it on the cap for pictures. You could do your senior pictures with it. If you're doing like the cap and gown, you could do some where she's holding the cap. And then if you have a party, you know, you can have that sitting out, or you could have her cap sitting out with that on it. So for me, it's going to be like a keepsake. So I doubt that they let them wear them because they're really particular there. And then I'm not even sure she would wear it without it. But I'm also going to list it on Etsy, you know, like a customized listing, and use that as the mock-up or the sample. So that's why I did it. But do it for like a party or something, you know, like even if it's just y'all. Yeah. Just a little keepsake. Zipper cases. Yeah. I love these. My favorite thing. I don't either. She wasn't like annoyed with it, but she wasn't like overexcited or excited at all, which I knew she wouldn't be. She's just like, kind of like how she is about the mums. Here we go. Mom's making something else. Oh, yeah, that's true. Luckily, we have a small school without a lot of kids. So if my kids went to one of these schools that had a couple hundred students, there's no way. Not sitting there for 3 or 4 hours. I remember one of the neighbors telling me one year, it's been several years ago, that they had to go to the Marshall graduation for a family member. And she's like, it was 3 or 4 hours long. I was like, One time I went to a long graduation, and that was because one of our friends was graduating from law school at the U of A. We were there half a day, but it was worth it. It was worth it because she worked so hard to graduate from law school. So I was like, that's fine. We'll sit here all day long. But a high school graduation, oh my God, I couldn't do it. We allow them to. They can wear the lace. That's awesome. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Sharing is caring. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping in. But Connie, I asked her, like, do you think any of your friends would want one? You know, like we could just make them one as a gift. Like, I told her, I said, they probably won't let y'all wear them, but be a nice little keepsake. She's like, they're not going to like that. Okay. That will give me more options. I can, have more samples to put up on my Etsy shop. And nope. Maybe I'll run a little schmiveaway or something where I do one for somebody's kid that's, a regular subscriber. I mean, some of y'all make your own, but some people don't have machines and stuff. So I may do that. That way I can do another color, and I'll have another mock-up of one, another sample to show. Have a good day at work. It will be, but I probably won't be on here much longer, so you hadn't missed much. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Oh, I still have it up. Let me show you the design on Cricut though. So, because people are like, I think it was Tanny when it was asking the size. Somebody asked, I'm sorry, I don't remember, but TJ told what size you need to do. And then I shared the link earlier in the chat of where I purchased it from, Creative Fabrica. But let me share the screen and you can see. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Bye, Jessica. Thanks again for being here. Yeah, I have to go to dropped Michael off at the doctor. Now to go. All right. I hope he's doing good. Not me. I don't remember who it was now. It was so long ago. An hour ago. I can scroll through and see who it was. But TJ told this, she put in the chat what size it was. I don't remember. Sylvia asked. Sylvia, 8, she said, I think it's 8 by 8 with a 3/4 inch center. Let's see. All right, here is the topper. Okay, so this is 6 by 9, 2 inches by 6 by 9, 2 inches. And I have not gotten the her cap out and tried it on it yet. I figured I'd go ahead and do it when it's finished. So we'll see how it fits. I'll let y'all know on that. And then let's see. That over to the side. And that's the total size of her name, like all the layers. Total size of that. Oh, I hate when it does that. Total size of that. And what else was there? So that's approximately 3 by 3. Again, I did the little camera in the book, and then I combined them. I united them. I didn't weld them. I found that if you weld a design together, that you can't undo it. But if you unite it, you can unite. But when you do weld, it won't let you undo it. Or I've had issues with that. So I unite now instead of weld on Cricut. That way I can undo it if I need to for whatever reason. And why won't it let me see what the font is? I think it's Master Day. Oh, because it's united. That's right. Yeah, Master Day is the font. Anderson's, I believe, is that font. Let's see if it shows that one. No. I'm pretty sure it's Anderson's, though. I think that's the name of it. Digital is the font for her name. Anderson's. Yeah, that's the 2025. So Master Day, Digital, and Anderson's. So I know people are going to ask me that. See how it makes the first letter like bigger, more dramatic. Sure to save that. Okay. And the offsets are all like 0.1, 0.12, and 0.15 for all the class of the 2025, for her name, for the book, everything. Like this one is a little bit bigger. The white one, it may have been 1.5, and then the next one was either 1 or 1.2. And hopefully that answers everybody's questions that watches the replay. The digital font. Yeah, I love all those fonts. Anderson's is probably the most recent one I purchased. It wasn't the last time I bought some more fonts the other day, but the last time before that I got that one. I was looking for another chunky one, but something that wasn't like the jersey numbers, something that was a little different. But I love that digital. I used it several times last year, in the name cut. I sold so many name cutouts last year. It wasn't even funny. Or last season. You never know what's going to sell really good. Oh, I hate people like that. You'll be fine. TJ, I love it. Let's see if I can find some of them. But yeah, you just, like I said, you never know what colors are going to, when you sell online, you never know what colors, you never know what is going to be the big seller. But last year, there was a lot of cutouts. I did like initials, I did different things, but the name cutouts were most definitely the big seller last season for me. And I may sell 10 next season. You just don't know. It's crazy. See, let me kind of scroll through them and see. Oh, here we go. These were for a mom I did, and I'm pretty sure that's digital because look how big the first letter is. And then it's so pretty. It's so curvy. Let's see if I can find their. And of course, I did a bunch of layers to make it look like that, to give it that 3D look. And here's hers. And look at the G. I love how I did that too. So pretty. Oh, no. TJ is the best. But thank you. I aspire to be as good as her on cutouts. So thank you. And every year my cutouts get better and better. So I appreciate that so much. Really, really do. And I try to share everything I learn. Okay, here's one with an X. Oh, I hate when it does that. Come on, stay like that. I can't remember. I think Color Guard. Yeah, it looks like we did the same font. So, but look at the X. I mean, you're not going to see names with an X very often, but see how oversized it is. But usually people will, when they look, I will always give them options. When they purchase, I'll, just go into Cricut and do like maybe 6 different fonts in that name. And then I don't offset them or anything. I just type up the name, I save it, I screenshot it first, and then I send it to them and say, here's your font options. And I think there was one person that wasn't happy with any of the fonts. So I gave them a few more options, and then she loved one in that one. But out of all those other orders, there was always one that stood out to somebody. And I would change it up, like which fonts I would offer. Now, some people would, because in the listing I have pictures of different ones that I've done, and they'll be like, I want this name. I want that font that you use for this name. Well, that name may be Alana, and their name may be Stephanie, and the font's going to look completely different for Stephanie than it did Alana. And so I will show them, like, the first one is the font you chose, but here's a few other options. And 9 out of 10 times they ended up picking a different font. A couple of times they would, they still like that font best, but, it just looks different for every name. And it's the same for me, like when I'm making a mum and I'm doing cutouts. And I may love like digital for Lily, but then, like I said, Stephanie, I'm like, just not crazy about it. I'm not saying, I don't think I did a Stephanie last year, but I'm just giving that as a example. Here we go. Here's 2 more. I think that's, yeah, because look at the G. See how, I love that R. I did several for that customer. Yes, I need to get that font. Oh gosh, she is. Oh, well, we appreciate it. What, I know there's not enough time in the day. Let me know if you can't find it, because I know, like Christy's gone in there before and tried to search a font that I have, and she couldn't find it. So it's really easy for me to go in there and look at my downloads. I just have to scroll through and find it, and then I can send you a link to it. If you can't find it, I may just go ahead and do that. I think that's digital too. I'm just looking for an oversized first letter. But then there's other ones that are just really, really pretty too. Look at that with the little heart. I don't remember. Don't ask me. I don't remember what font that is. I can tell you how many times somebody will watch a video that's 2 or 3 years old and they'll be like, what font did you use? I don't even know what you're talking about. I'd have to go watch the video, first of all. Oh yeah, this one was. Now, a lot of times when I would do it too, I would offset it just a little bit to make it a little bit thicker because it is one of those that's very, very thin. Now, see, this one's gorgeous. This is not that font. This is a different font. I don't remember what it is, but look how pretty that is. I think this is one too, because look how big the M is. They are pretty, aren't they? I don't remember making half of these because it was, you know, when it's so busy and you're just cranking out orders. I mean, I'm taking pictures, luckily, so I can go back and look at them. This one's really pretty too, the A. I feel like I should know which font that is, but I can't think of it. Some people will pick a font just because it has the little heart for the I, and I'm like, I can replace the dot with a heart very easily. Just like I can do a little graduation cap on there, a little cheerleader or megaphone. It's a little extra designing, but it's not bad. This is not digital. I think this is Kimber something. It's not Kimberly, I don't think. It starts with Kimber. But it does that little swirl at the beginning. I did that, several of those too. I'm pretty sure that one's Kimber. See, this one too. Just recently went and purchased several more fonts. Every time I go down the font rabbit hole, I'm like, download, download, download. Like, you got to stop. Trying to see if there's any. That one may not have been Kimber. This one's Kimber because it's a swirl. I've got a few fonts that have some kind of funky little swirly thing at the beginning of the font or beginning of the letter. But I know one of them is Kimber something. All right, I think that's all of them. Well, there's some more, but not any letters. Oh, okay, here's an S. It won't let me. busy, and then get stuck with the same fonts. Yeah, I know. I love playing around with the different fonts, though. No, I hadn't even thought about that. I really loved, and it was a design I bought off Creative Fabrica. See if I can find that mum. It's a burgundy one. They're hornets, and it was like a megaphone with hornets on the top. Which I know that's not a new idea, but it was just so pretty. And they make, I mean, it was like pre-made already with hornets, but they had several different mascots. Here it is. So I made it in 2 sections and then attached them. I just love that. And then I put it on her flower. If I can find the mum. Good grief. I can't find the mum. Oh, there it is. But I loved it, you know, being in 2 sections. And I know I made several layers. It just looks so pretty. But no, I don't have any new white. I'll have to think about that. Yeah. I know I got some cute designs off Creative Fabrica last season, but I didn't use very many of them. There was another one with a megaphone with a bow on the top of the megaphone. That was really cute. So that was different. I don't know if I can find that one either. You know, I have this simple one with cheer written in it. And that was for the same customer that I did this one, because she ordered this one, which was just like a 12, was it 12 or 15-inch skirt? But, you know, lots of cutouts and stuff. And then she found out that they needed to wear a leg garter for during the game to cheer in. So she just got the tiny mum. I don't know if you can tell that's a tiny. I gave her a few extras because she's a return customer, plus she'd ordered that other one. So I did a little extra on that one. But I did the cheer megaphone on there for her. Let's see if I can find that bow. I don't remember what color mum it was. Oh, here's one I did on this one. I did the bow and cheer on it. So the megaphone with the bow was like 3 layers, and then I did cheer separately in 2 layers and then attached it. Where did that go? And it was just, it wasn't the flower. It was on the bottom there like that. So you can do, like for some of the mini mums or tiny mums, I did one without the cheer, just the megaphone with the bow. But for the bigger, more expensive mums, I added the cheer. Hey, Heather, how are you? That's very, oh, thank you, thank you. Here's that megaphone again, but with a different font. I have it in a couple of different fonts, so it makes them look a little different. But just splice it into the megaphone. And I've also done one with like the cheerleader in the cutout in the megaphone, so that's something a little different. But you can just do little things like that to change it up. Try to find the plain one. So it was, like I said, it was on a mini mum or a tiny mum. Okay, too far. If I could remember what color it was, I could find it a lot easier. Oh, here's another example of that font, the digital font. Look how pretty that is. Oh, here it is. And that was a tiny mum. So don't do any extravagant cutout on the flower, because that's a 4-inch flower. It's not going to be very big. And then with cost-wise, you know, they're not getting an extravagant cutout unless they want to pay additional fees. It's usually like a 2-layer or maybe 3-layer cutout. When I say 2-layer, I mean like 2 colors or 3 colors. But, you know, a lot of these mini mums or tiny mums, when I do a cutout, like I said, it's either a 4 or 5-inch flower. Mostly I did 4-inch last year. That's what people wanted. But a lot of times I just do a two-color megaphone. But I thought this was a nice little upgrade with the bow, and it's not hard at all. And I bought that design, and there were several. It was a cheer pack. Like there was all kinds of designs in it. And I think she's the only one I did that, just the plain one with the bow. I thought it was very cute. All right, let me get in I think I do 4 inches. I go with the flower size because you got to remember that's just one edge to one edge. And so I'm going to do like 3.7 to 4 inches. I found that the bigger you go on the cutouts for the flower, the better, because I used to make them too small. Get back in there. Let's see if I can find it. See, there's one where she wanted a name cut out in it. There's the cheer, 2 different. Well, let's see. Oh, and I got those with the mascot name. See, sometimes I just do an initial cutout. That one had the music notes. So you can do different things like that with megaphones just to change them all up. I probably have it under the child's name. Oh, there's one with, what's the name? Flower Bluff. And see, I did a cheerleader on the bee. So I made those separate, then those, and then glued them together. So that gives you something. Like for our school, I would do EF. Yeah, I doubt I can find her this way. That's an older design I did, but it was really pretty with the megaphone and cheer. I think I did that on Canva. Let me see. That Dominique, that was a digital. What am I looking for? The megaphone with the bow, right? There it is right there. See, I do 4 inches. So it's 2.7 this way and 4 inches this way. Because you got to remember right there and then this space right here is where they're counting 4 inches. I always think of it like this to like this area is where. So let me put that on the 1. So that it really starts about right here to right there. So that's about 3.5 inches. So just think about it like that. Plus I attached it. I don't think it was straight up and down. I think it was like that, kind of curved a little bit. So it was going up and down more. What else? Was there something else I was going to look at? I can't remember. Yeah, I always go bigger. I've learned, that's something I've learned. Just go bigger on the cutouts. Let me see if I can find those fonts. Oh, I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. I promise I won't sneeze on the computer screen. There it is. Digital font. You're very welcome. Here. Now y'all just need to click on that link. It'll take you right to Creative Fabrica to that font. So you don't have to search it. I don't know why they make it hard to search those. What was there another one I was going to show? I can't remember. I think that's the main one everybody probably want. Maybe from this, what was it? Anderson's. I don't mind sharing the fonts. I use so many. It doesn't bother me. You know, there's a few people, couple people that will take it and try to make cutout, you know, we'll make cutout, name cutouts and compete with me on Etsy with the fonts that they know I use, but it is what it is. You're very welcome. I think, yeah, if you look at the link, it says digital on this one, and this one says Anderson's. And then the other one was Master Day. I have more than one font that starts with Master. There it is. That one's pretty too. This one's a little bit chunkier, easier to work with, for sure. I know. I know. It is what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Etsy, or that get on Etsy, and they look to see what's selling good for people, and then they'll just copy that. I'm like, why don't you just come up with your own thing? I don't understand it. And let me look for that Kimber one too, if I can. I'm pretty sure it's Kimber something, or Kim. Starts with Kim. Kimberlyn. So I was right about Kimber. And it just has this cute little swirly swirl at the beginning. All right. It's not letting me. Covering it up. Okay. Now, if somebody comments, what was that font? How many times did I say it? And I gave you links. I mean, yeah, it's okay to get I mean, I get inspiration from people, but it's just the people that copy other people. They copy everything they do. You know, they'll take a product and they'll copy it exact, instead of putting their own spin on it, or, you know, using it for inspiration and saying, that's what gets me, is when they copy it verbatim and put it on for a little bit cheaper so they can steal some of your sales. That's what I don't like. But yeah, I get inspiration from all of y'all. Don't think I'm not on Pinterest and stuff. Like, I am drawing a blank here. Let me look at that. Oh, and then, you know, you see things and you're like, oh, I could do this, and then I could add this, and then I could do this with it and change it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. It's the ones that try to copy somebody else's stuff exact, or they use their photos, you know, screenshot their photos and say, this is my work. That's the stuff that gets on my nerves. Yes, it's so annoying. I mean, you know, because like, I get on TikTok or something and look at all y'all's stuff, and everybody has their own unique style. Like, you know, we all make military braid, but everybody has a different, you know, everybody's looks different. Y'all do your own spin. You got like TJ with 8 layers on her military braid, and just the complete mums look different because we all have our own unique style. But there's people out there that will copy. They see somebody that, you know, does good, and try to, you know, completely copy their style. That's what drives me crazy. It's like, why not come up with your own style? Like, trust your own vision. All right. Thanks for being here, Tanny. Appreciate it. Have a good meeting. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely get inspiration from all y'all too. So don't think I'm not. And I'm not trying to say that I'm in here going, everything's coming into me in my brain. No, I've got to get inspiration from y'all too. I draw blanks all the time. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And then I can go through and just look at other people's stuff, and it just like gets you inspired and motivates you. And you may come up with your own unique thing just from getting motivated, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm going to get off here. I can't believe I was on for almost 2 hours, because I was like, okay, I'm going to do a live, but maybe an hour. Because by the time I put a little makeup on and was showered and tried to do my hair and put a little makeup, I was like, I'm tired. Yesterday I straightened my hair, and today I tried to put curls in it, and like, this was the only one that stayed. I don't know what's going on. Some days I get some, you know, really nice curls, and then other days it won't hold them at all. That's what I inspired by others. Oh yeah, I know. I don't have any resin, but I don't know if I want to get into that or not. I like the looks of. I would probably want to do like all the resin stuff, so that's why I'm like, I really don't have room for any other craft in here. I don't blame you, TJ, if you're still listening. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. I'll just watch Connie do some resin because I don't want to get into that. I'm trying desperately to weed out and clean out and organize better and get rid of stuff, stop hoarding. I'm even going to donate a bunch of Easter stuff. I really need to hurry up and get it. I'm going through all my Easter stuff and like taking inventory of it, and I'm going to donate it to Mercy Manor. They have a thrift store, but it's in Longview, so I have to get it over there. That will get rid of a lot of stuff because I really don't make wreaths anymore. I may make one for myself here and there, you know, when I need a new one. And if somebody reaches out and wants a wreath, I'll make them one. But I've got all these wreath supplies that I'm not using, and I've got to do stuff with them. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff on Etsy. And like I said, I'm just going to donate all the Easter stuff. I just got to make an inventory of all of it. If y'all want wreath supplies, let me know. I'll sell them cheap. I really need the space too. I've gotten rid of a bunch of mesh finally. Was happy about that, but still, I need to get rid of so much stuff. Yes, I know I was wanting all those. Oh, let me show you. I think I did show what she got me on either a live or a video, but since she did that video, I'll show you all again. This was the sunflower. Isn't that pretty? And then the purple butterfly. And she made me a keychain that matches this, and I clipped it on my purse, on the outside of my purse. It looks so cute. I don't even know how this works. The twist, yeah, it twists. I don't have any paper. Where's all my paper? Oh, it writes good too. I want somewhere special to stick these where they're standing out, where I can look at them. I know, they're so cute. Yeah, when I was watching that, I was like, oh, I want to make some of those. Some flowers are so cute. But you know, the purple, my favorite color, duh. And the butterfly go with my channel. Get the pin display from this on. Oh, that's what I need, don't I? Hey, we like LSU, so purple and gold. Look at that. How do you think about that? Trying to find somewhere where I can use them, but look at them too. If they're too pretty not to look at. Is that it? Oh gosh. Hey, look, I made a little room right here. I have a little space for more gold bling right here. Just what I needed. I have to get another container though. All right, I'm going to get off here. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Margaret, for watching on TikTok and over here. And I did it again. I said it again. Oh, yeah, right. I'm trying so hard to organize what I've got. It's not easy, is it? Turn off my camera. I don't know where to. I can't remember what the power button. I got my nice vlogging camera out, and I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember how to set it up or nothing. It's been too long. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, please. And thank you on both channels if you don't mind. And go over and subscribe to TJ and Connie's channels if you are not. And y'all have a wonderful day. God bless. And happy mom making, happy crafting, everyone. Bye. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I keep forgetting that one.